Here's problem 3321. What is the average power dissipation in a series RC circuit if R is equal to 5 kiloohms, C is equal to 2 microfarads, and the voltage is equal to 170 cosine 300t? So our voltage as a function of time is a 170 cosine 300t. Immediately we can recognize two things. Our maximum voltage is 170 volts and our angular frequency is 300 radians per second. We can use this information for the rest of the problem. If we were looking for average power, we eventually want to get to this point where power is equal to our root mean square current squared times the resistance in the circuit. So we need to find our root mean square current, and to do that we need to know impedance. So our inductive reactance is omega times L. That will be 300 times the inductance, which was, there is no inductance, so that's 0. Our capacitive reactance, which would be our full reactance, is 1 over omega times C, and that is 1 over 300 times 2 microfarads. And what's that? That is 1,667 ohms. So our impedance, which is our resistance squared plus our net reactance squared, in this case all capacitive reactance, is going to equal 5,000 ohms, if I can get this right, squared plus 1667 squared for our reactance, square root, and that gives us what? $5,270.5 ohms. Alright, so that's the impedance of our circuit. We now want to find the root mean square current. We need to know the root mean square voltage first. So our RMS voltage is our maximum voltage divided by the square root of 2. Seeing that our maximum voltage is 170 volts, we take 170 and divide by the square root of 2, and what does that give us? 120.2 volts. Our RMS voltage is equal to our RMS current times the impedance. So the root mean square current is equal to the root mean square voltage divided by the impedance. So that is going to be equal to 120, can't get this to right, 0.2 divided by 5,270.5, and that gives me what? 0.0228 amps. So that is our RMS current, root mean square. So our average power, which is our RMS current squared times our resistance. The resistance is the only device in the circuit that has dissipating energy. So when we're talking about power dissipation, we only consider the resistance, not the impedance. So we have our root mean square current, 0.0228, that squared, times the resistance in the circuit, which is 5,000 ohms. And that should give us the power dissipation in this circuit. That is 2.60 watts. So the power dissipated in this circuit is 2.60 watts.